You ever scroll through Zillow at 1 a.m., see a cute little duplex in your area, and think, man, if only I had enough money? Yeah, I've been there. For most people, real estate feels like this rich people's game, something you can only touch once you've already made it. But what if I told you that's not true? What if I told you that regular people with normal jobs can start investing in real estate, even with a small budget? Today, I'm going to show you exactly how. This video isn't about get-rich-quick stuff. It's about smart money moves, how small, consistent steps can lead to financial freedom. So grab your coffee, sit back, and let's dive into the real-life, practical playbook for investing in real estate even when your wallet isn't thick yet. Part 1. The truth about not having enough money. Let's be real. The number one excuse people give for not investing is, I don't have enough money. But here's a fact. Most real estate investors started with nothing. They didn't come from rich families. They weren't trust fund babies. They just learned how to use leverage, creativity, and patience. Take Alex Martinez, for example, a guy from California who started investing at 19 with literally $1,000 in savings. He didn't buy a mansion. He found a distressed property, partnered with a local contractor who needed a deal, and flipped it using other people's money. His first profit? $12,000. That deal didn't make him a millionaire, but it changed his mindset. Because once you realize you can make money in real estate without being rich, everything changes. Most people focus on the lack of capital. Smart investors focus on the abundance of opportunity. Let's break that mindset down, because if you're broke but motivated, this next part is for you. Part 2. Understanding the real game, even with a small budget. 1. Stop thinking you need to buy first. A lot of beginners think they have to buy a house to start investing. Not true. There are 4 entry points into real estate. Wholesaling. You find deals, connect sellers and buyers, and earn a fee. No money down. House hacking. Buy a duplex, live in one unit, rent out the other. Your tenant pays your mortgage. Partnership investing. Team up with someone who has money but no time while you handle the deal. REITs, or fractional investing apps. You can own pieces of real estate for as little as $10. That's the beauty of this game. You don't need millions. You need information and imagination. 2. Build your network before your net worth. Your biggest asset isn't your bank account. It's your relationships. You want to meet local agents, loan officers, contractors, other new investors. Join Facebook groups like Real Estate Investing for Beginners. Go to free local meetups and ask questions. I can't tell you how many deals happened because 2 broke people met and found a creative way to make it work together. 3. Learn how to analyze deals. If you only remember one thing from this video, let it be this. Numbers don't lie. Even if you don't have money yet, you should be practicing deal analysis every week. Go on Zillow, Redfin, or Realtor.com. Pick a few listings and ask, what's the ARV, after repair value? What's the potential rent? What are the property taxes and insurance costs? Use free calculators like BiggerPockets Rental Calculator. Once you know how to analyze, you're already ahead of 90% of beginners, and when money comes your way, you'll know exactly what to do. Part 3. How to start with $0 to $10,000. Now let's talk strategy. Here are 3 real-world, step-by-step ways you can start. A. Wholesaling. No money needed. Here's how it works. 1. You find a motivated seller, someone who needs to sell fast. 2. You negotiate a contract at a discount. 3. You assign that contract to another investor for a profit. You never actually buy the property. You're basically the middleman. Example, a seller wants $100,000. You lock it under contract. Then you find an investor willing to pay $110,000. You assign the deal, keep $10,000, and move to the next one. It's not glamorous, but it's one of the fastest ways to get started. B. House hacking. Low down payment. If you can qualify for a mortgage, this is gold. Buy a duplex, triplex, or even a house with a basement apartment. Live in one unit and rent out the others. With FHA loans, you only need 3.5% down, and your tenants help you cover your mortgage. Imagine living rent-free while your property appreciates every year. That's how many first-time investors build wealth quietly. C. Partnership deals. Let's say you have hustle but no cash. Find someone who has the opposite. Cash but no hustle. You do the work, find the deal, manage the property, collect rent. They put up the capital, split the profit 50-50. Once you prove yourself reliable, money will start chasing you. Part 4, the step-by-step plan. Start small, scale smart. Here's your roadmap. 1. Educate yourself. 1 to 3 months. Watch YouTube channels like Graham Stephan, Ryan Pineda, or Meet Kevin. Listen to podcasts. Read Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Build your financial IQ. 2. Network relentlessly. Month 2 to 6. Meet real people in your city. Attend free real estate meetups. Ask what problems they're facing. Then think how you can help. 3. Analyze 100 deals. Month 3 to 9. I'm serious. Run numbers on at least 100 listings. It's the fastest way to learn what makes a deal good. 4. Choose your first strategy. Month 6 to 12. If you're broke, start wholesaling. If you've saved 5K to 10K, try house hacking. If you know someone with money, offer a 50-50 partnership. 5. Execute. Fail. Learn. Repeat. Don't wait for perfect timing. The first deal is rarely perfect. It's practice. Once you close one, the second comes faster. Part 5. Real stories from real people. Let's make this real. Jasmine, a 27-year-old nurse from Texas, started with $8,000. She bought a small 2-bedroom fixer-upper, lived in it while renovating, and sold it 18 months later for $35,000 profit. That became her next down payment. Mike, a Lyft driver in Florida, started wholesaling part-time. His first deal made him $7,500. Now he's done 14 deals in 2 years. Samantha and Joe, a couple from Denver, bought a duplex using FHA financing. They live in one side and rent the other for $1,200 a month. Their net housing cost? 0. These aren't special people. They're people who started small and refused to stay there. Part 6. Common mistakes beginners make. 1. Waiting too long. You think you're not ready, but time in the market beats timing the market. 2. Not running numbers. Feelings don't pay the mortgage. Math does. 3. Ignoring maintenance and taxes. Always factor these in. Cash flow isn't profit if you forgot property tax season. 4. Buying emotionally. Your first property isn't your dream home. It's your first step. 5. Not learning from others. The cheapest way to learn is from other people's mistakes, not your own. Part 7. Long-term vision. How small investments grow. Let's dream a little. Say you start with one property, a duplex. You live in one unit, rent the other. After 2 years, you move out, buy another property, and rent both units. Now you've got 2 income streams. Do that 5 times, and you've built a mini real estate portfolio. That's how financial freedom starts, not overnight, but brick by brick, rent check by rent check. Part 8. Tools, tips, and resources. Here's what I recommend. Books, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, Set for Life, Scott Trench. Apps, Bigger Pockets, Zillow, Redfin, Deal Machine. Mindset tip. Don't compare your day 1 to someone else's year 10. Focus on progress, not perfection. Part 9. Final thoughts. If you've made it this far, you're already ahead of most people because you're learning instead of scrolling. Real estate isn't about luck or money. It's about mindset, persistence, and action. Even a small step today, like analyzing one deal or calling one agent, moves you closer to your first investment. So, if you got value from this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more real-life money strategies, and turn on the bell so you never miss a new upload. And in the comments, tell me this. What's holding you back from starting your first real estate investment? I read every comment. And who knows, your story might be the next one I share. Remember, you don't need to be rich to start. You just need to start to become rich.